Alright, hey guys, Pax, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video, and in this video we'll be going over the upcoming quality of life changes to Pokemon Pocket. Should be coming out in roughly 10 hours from the time that I'm recording this video. More or less, there are some changes that will take a few months until it takes into effect. Usually I'm kind of annoyed when Dina does this, but given this scenario, I'm glad that they warned us a couple months ahead. This is pretty much the part 2 of the video I posted a few days ago. I went over a bit of the quality of life changes that were announced. Now in this video, we're getting more information, so if you guys are new to my channel, really would appreciate if you like to subscribe. New packs should be dropping today as well. If you're watching this like a day in advance, I should have some videos on my channel going over the new booster pack. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So just going down the list, once again, this is on your news page. Click on the mailbox. This pulls up, takes forever to launch. Click on this, and this is what we have. So just going down the list, revisions to the mission screen. A tab has been added to the mission screen where you can check the missions that are currently underway. So when you click on your missions tab, so once you get to your missions tab, I'm assuming there'll be a tab right here. Maybe it says like upcoming missions, all the upcoming missions for that month. I'm assuming this tab will show you like community missions, Wonder Pick event missions, as well as drop event missions, showing you the exact dates and when they will be dropping, which is pretty nice because again, I don't think Dina really announces when Wonder Picks come out, like not officially. Like we know because of data mines when Wonder Picks, when drop events are coming out. But officially, Dina doesn't really make any headlines on that. They could easily just make just like a post showing like the roadmap for the month, like August, let's say like 4th, August 5th. That's when the drop events come in. ML event is coming this specific day. They could easily do that, just post like an article. But instead, it's kind of crazy because yeah, the information we get is pretty much from data mines, like for the most part. Here we go. Added 4 diamond rarity or higher guaranteed booster pack category. If certain conditions are fulfilled, the next time a booster pack from the same expansion as the booster pack for which the conditions have been fulfilled is opened, a 4 diamond rarity or higher card will now be obtained. For details, please see offering rates and then go to attention. Now currently from the time I'm recording this video, if you go to attention, it has no mention. But looking at data mines, this is a screenshot from a recent leak. Once again, if you're watching this like after the pack comes out, of course, you'll see this in the attentions tab. Condition, a 4 diamond rarity or higher card did not get generated after 12 consecutive openings of packs from the same expansion. Note information related to fulfilling the condition, such as the current number of consecutive openings or the number of openings remaining to fulfill the condition, will not be displayed. So yeah, a lot of jargon as well as over here. It gets very technical during pack selection, blah, blah, blah. Pack category will be added, but will not be the only category offered. It is possible for rare or regular +1 card pack categories to be offered instead. It's basically saying that like, for your guaranteed pack, you could potentially get more than one 4 diamond rarity or higher card. But yeah, essentially to summarize this, after opening 12 packs, you are guaranteed a 4 diamond rarity or higher card unless you pull one beforehand. So let's say like your 11 pack, you pull like a 1-star gold card. Because of that, this will not trigger. Just keep that in mind. Which with that being said, I feel like this won't make, unless your luck is very bad, I don't think many people would benefit from this that much. Again, keep in mind it has to be 12 consecutive pack openings from the same expansion. It says expansion, so let's say the booster set has 2 packs. I'm assuming you could maybe like it goes into like the same pool. So like let's say like you're summoning on Wisdom of Sea and Sky, you do like 7 from the Ho-Oh pack, 5 from Lugia. Your next pack should be a guaranteed rare card. This is for the unluckiest of folks, pretty much. Because I feel like, at least from my experience, out of 12 packs, I'm at least guaranteed to get 1 gold card. People on Reddit also did the statistics, the chances to not pull a 4 diamond rarity or higher rarity card from 12 packs. And it's very low. Again, if you're just cursed to not get anything good in this game, then this could help you out maybe. By the same time, it might help free-to-play players, yeah. Not really too huge when it comes to pity systems. But again, we have the pack point system, we have trading, so just adding a little bit more consistency. Part of me does want them to tweak a little bit, maybe 5 packs instead, because 12 is way too much in my opinion. Feels like a random number as well, 12. Like they could have easily just made it like 10, perfect number after a multi. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. There's also a guy mowing the lawn right now. As soon as I started recording, bro started mowing the lawn. I love that. But yeah, coming back to the news tab, changes to how cards are generated in the card decks. When you obtain a card that is included in multiple booster packs, it will now be registered in your card decks under each of those expansions. For example, if you obtain Mewtwo EX from Genetic Apex, it will be registered in your card decks under both Genetic Apex, and Deluxe Pack EX. Which again, they promised this nearly a year from now. They're finally rolling this change just to manipulate our financial statements. We're gonna drop it in a year in advance, but it's finally here. It's finally coming. Love to see that. This change will also apply to cards you have already obtained. Yeah, makes sense. Due to this, the expansion selection feature in trade and share will be discontinued. Okay, I had a mini heart attack, but this is essentially saying that like, let's share Triple C. Shout out to that guy. As you can see, you can filter the expansions right here. I'm assuming after this, they're gonna remove it, which feels weird because I feel like this can help people, you know? Like you can see like, okay, this guy has 0 Fantastical Parade. He has 1 Crimson Blaze. That's very helpful, especially if you're not really communicating with that person to see what they need. Because I mean, I could give them, let's say, give this guy Mega Pinsir. Might as well. Why not? Just for fun. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't play anymore, but sure, free Mega Pinsir. But I wouldn't know if they have that. However, I'm assuming they'll still tell you like if they don't have that card. Like if anything, when I give Metapod, it might pop up like yeah, share info, seeing if they have a copy of that. But yeah, it feels kind of weird to remove this. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking way too into it, but yeah, I mean, the feature's okay. Like it's not like necessary for sharing, but at the same time, it's nice to have. So I don't get why they are removing that. Yeah, for a second, I thought they were saying that they'll remove trade and share. Like it's not going to be Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. It's going to be Pokemon Card Game Pocket, taking out the T's. No trading allowed. But yeah, next changes to how cards appear in my cards. When sorting by expansion order or by collector card number, if the same card appears in multiple expansions due to being re-released or other reasons, it will now be displayed in all expansions in which it appears. I went over this in my previous video as well. So when you go to my cards, as you can see, it says that I'm missing Floragato, even though I have 45 copies of it. In Deluxe EX, it says I don't have it. After this update, it will show that I do. Once again, basically fixing an issue that they had when they released Deluxe Pack, because that was the main kind of like controversy in regards to this pack, because it's cool for new players, but for existing players it was a bit inconvenient because I mean, yeah, I have 45 copies, but it says I don't have one. The next quality of life improvement, deck order adjustment feature added. You can now adjust the order of your decks. 10 out of 10, best game of the year just because of this. I've been asking for this for so long and they're finally delivering it. So in my decks, you go to edit, you can adjust the order of your decks by swiping and moving them to desired positions. So I'm assuming there will be like an edit tab here, or maybe you can just drag it, like maybe like hold down on like one of them and just like manually drag it down or up, which again is very nice, especially if you have OCD, because currently the only way to move a deck, let's say I want to move Hydreigon Mega Absol to like my number 4th slot, I would have to delete all these decks, which would take very long. So this change, once again, should have came out like a year ago, but I'm glad it's finally coming. Because yeah, looking at my decks, it's a bit of a mess. I usually like to organize my decks based on my usage, either that or just by Pokemon type. So yeah, I would love to move Miraidon to like number 1 slot. That deck has definitely carried me during this ranked season, so huge change. Again, 10 out of 10. This game definitely deserves more awards. Added feature to share decks using 2D pattern codes. When you're editing the deck, you pull up the 3-dot menu, then click on display code, or 3-dot menu and then view all cards, and then you click on the 2D pattern code in the decks tab. So yeah, once again, a huge change. I'll definitely be using this feature for my deck showcases. This is 2026. I'm assuming everybody knows how to use a QR code. So rule changes for some cards. Some conditions which do not allow effects that put specified cards from the deck into the hand have been changed. So the wording is kind of confusing. I really wish they had an example here, because yeah, this is kind of confusing, but I'm assuming this is in regards to cards such as Pokeball, maybe cards that you can use to draw cards from your deck despite the card not being in your deck anymore. That makes any sense. For example, you use Pokeball. You have 1 card left. That last card is a Cyrus. You can still use Pokeball, but you get nothing out of that, you know? I'm assuming after this update, in that same scenario, you can't use Pokeball whatsoever. Because yeah, using Pokeball in that scenario really doesn't serve much purpose aside from thinning your deck. So let's say like your opponent does end up red carding and Marsing you. If you have all your basics out already, pulling a Pokeball will definitely hinder you. So yeah, it might be that reason. I don't think it'll affect the game too much. Maybe a little bit. Again, if your opponent does red card or Mars you, you pull a Pokeball, you can't use it. If you're running Silvally and using Gladion, that might be an issue as well. Because yeah, keep in mind, you can use Gladion if you haven't evolved into 2 Silvallis on your field. So even if the 2 Silvallis are in your hand, you can still use Gladion, which definitely helps synergizes very well with Savali since, of course, that Pokemon's damage is dependent on you using supporter cards. But yeah, let me know what you guys think once again. I could be wrong in regards to this, but interesting change nevertheless. Changes to conditions for pack opening animations. For special pack opening animations to appear, the condition has been changed to when a 4 Diamond rarity or higher card is included. So in regards to special pack opening, I'm assuming it's in regards to like the flares, even the sounds. I don't know the official names for these. I just call them flares and sounds. But yeah, whenever you hear that, you're guaranteed a rare card, which is kind of weird because I feel like that's always been a thing, you know? Like whenever I see the animation, I usually pull a rare card. If anything, maybe it gave you like a higher chance to pull it, but yeah, nice change, I guess. We shall see in action. They definitely need to add more animations. Yeah, because the flare and sound are nice, but they can definitely take it up a notch. I know some people might disagree, but I would be down for like a Dokkan battle animation. Screen cracks and stuff. Get some panties in this game. Don't take that out of context. That's a thing in Dokkan battle. Yeah. Elite deck gift missions added. Of course, this is in regards to getting Hitmonchan and Mega Lucario. Once again, I went over this in my previous video, which if you guys haven't seen, I highly suggest that you do. More tradable cards. We can now trade up to Shiny 2. Am I missing something? Because we currently can do that. In the past, I've definitely traded Shiny EXs, so I don't get this. Maybe they state this every month. They need to add 3 gold cards to this list. I want immersive cards to be tradable, but so far, if you guys are confused about this bullet point right here, I'm also confused. Okay, moving on. More step-up battles. Updated decks and battle tasks in random battles. Nice. The rewards that can be obtained in random battles will be updated. Decks used by your opponents in random battles will be also updated. Makes sense, they get updated every month. Other updates fixed an issue that let players engage in solo battles even if their deck did not contain 20 cards. In ranked matches, the number of rank points subtracted when you lose a match has been changed to 0 for all ranks except Master Ball rank. So ranked is getting far more casual, pretty much. That's insane. So if you're in Ultra Ball, let's say you go on like a 10 loss streak, but you win 1, you still have a net gain of 10. So basically it's impossible to D-rank unless, actually yeah, at all. It's impossible to D-rank because in Master Ball, you can't D-rank as well. If anything, it's possible just like get unranked for Master Ball. That's always going to be a thing. Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, this makes it so that you can essentially use any deck that you want. It might take like 100 battles, but you will eventually get a win. Once again, making this game far more casual than it is. Because I know a lot of people don't really have much time to play ranked, especially since it's rather short, only 2 weeks. So this is nice. This gets more players playing ranked, but at the same time, Master Ball is going to be an absolute sweat fest. The requirement for top 10,000 is definitely going to go up. So yeah, very grindy. For players that have not logged in for a certain period of time, welcome back missions may appear offering rewards such as 120 pack hourglasses. So if you're watching this video and you guys haven't subscribed, leave a like and subscribe. I don't know where that came from, just kind of rolled out my tongue, but yeah, if you played this game in the past and you see this video, it's a good time to come back. As you can see, 120 pack hourglasses is definitely a lot, essentially 1 multi. A complete all button has been added to the theme collections and deck missions. Perfect. We love to see complete all. You can now wishlist up to 40 cards. Nice. Minor revisions to some features, text and design adjustments. And last but very much not the least, about future updates. Some content will be reworked at the end of October 2026, essentially the 2-year anniversary of this game. Also, potentially the start of Series C. Step up battles will be reworked into a new type of battling where the difficulty increases as you progress through the stages. You will continue to be able to obtain rewards such as pack hourglasses and wonder hourglasses. Due to the rework, you will no longer be able to attempt the currently available step-up battles. After the rework, you will no longer be able to play the step-up battles that were available up until now, and you will no longer be able to obtain first-time rewards or battle task rewards for them. With this in mind, be sure to enjoy step-up battles until the end of 2026. Once again, no pun intended, but a step in the right direction. For the most part, it does kind of suck that they are removing this. So yeah, if you're a new player or existing player, I would grind out all the battles right now because once it's gone, it doesn't seem like it's coming back. Yeah, I don't think it's coming back. If anything, they would probably state that like maybe for like 1 month or like maybe a week, they'll return it. They might still do that. I mean, it's still on the table, but yeah, you can get a ton of pack hourglasses. Just hourglasses in general, a lot of currencies, shine dust from the current solo battles that we have right now. but I'm kind of curious. So this, again, once again, in DNF fashion, it's very vague. They don't really go in depth on what the changes are. We might get some news sometime soon, maybe even before October. But yeah, it's ultimately up to Dina. I've said this in the past, but one thing they definitely have to improve in this game is definitely the solo battles, because PvP is nice, but it'll be nice to see more enticing PvE. Kind of like a battle tower where like your first battle is going to be like super easy, then it gradually gets harder and harder, which this might be the case. Again, we shall see. It's very vague. Make it a lot more appealing as well, because I mean, yeah, just going currently into like solo battles, type of battles, it doesn't look visually appealing. It might just be me, but just like clicking this, I mean, granted, I mean, this is the aesthetic of Pocket, but they can definitely make this a lot better. Once again, fix the UI, please, Dina. Love to see this. Speaking of which, I need to definitely grind some of these. I've been procrastinating on some, but yeah, a lot of promises and a lot of hope for the future of Pocket. But yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much this video. Once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found this informative as well as a bit entertaining. I tried to be. Again, the pack should be dropping in less than 6 hours, give or take, depending on when you're watching this. If you're watching this one day ahead, most of these updates should be already live. But yeah, it's a video once again. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace.